Okay, so we've got a cool video for you today on TFL Classics. We've got a 1994 Dodge Cummins. We've got David's big block 7.4 liter Chevrolet 2500. And then of course we've got, I don't know, a little white truck. In this video, we're gonna find out which one is better off-road. We're gonna do some drag racing and see which one holds up. So Case, you're over there in that white Dodge. Tell me about your truck.
Oh, well, you know, it's a 94 Ram. I bought it for about $8 grand, 5-speed manual, which is great to drive, except when you need to shift fast, which this does not do. It takes about a year to 3 years to get to the next gear, but I have a decent amount of money in the engine, so it's making a lot more power than it did from the factory, but that really only helps me once I come on a boost in third gear, so we'll see how this goes.
And David, tell me about your black Chevy. It's a 2500, right?
It has a 454 7.4 liter big block with a 5-speed NV 4500 transmission and 410 gears. And from the factory, this baby pumped out a whopping 235 horsepower and 385 pounds of torque.
Now this is our latest acquisition here at TFL. It's a 1998 Chevrolet K1500 Cheyenne with a 5-liter 305 V8. It makes about 230 horsepower as well, but it makes less torque, like 280 pound-feet of torque.
Blaze hates the push bar on the front of that truck. Ew, gross push bar, Tommy.
All right, so the first race on what we're calling the Yakadega drag strip. This is a big empty field. We've got a nice long straightaway here through a bunch of yak turds, and we're gonna start in 2-wheel drive and see what happens. Are we ready? Okay, you wanna start them up? Doesn't sound like much, to be honest. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. There goes the automatic. Easy win for the 1500. The door's open. Ah! Door doesn't fit right. Wow, what a dramatic finish that was. That was awesome.
I think I might have had David there.
I missed third gear.
Spinning, come on.
Now let's try it one more time. Should we do 4 high, see what happens? Are you good with that, Case?
4 high sounds like my dream race because that's the only way I'm gonna get any traction.
I'm all of a sudden not feeling so good about this one, Case.
Oh, but Case automatics are so fast.
4 high in 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, old Chevy. Oh man, here comes the Dodge.
I crunched my third gear a little bit, kind of hurt, but she took off.
I have the issue that I don't know whether it's the synchros or what, but this truck does not want to go into the next gear very quickly unless I really want to force it. And for this race, it might be worth it. So maybe I'll push it a little harder.
Alrighty, you ready for the last one? In 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, good start in the 1500. Oh, I don't have the power though. Case, I think you took that one, dude. That was awesome.
Now that was wild, Case.
Yeah, that shift into third still took forever, even with pushing on the shifter a little harder. But once it went in, it started to put down some of that torque.
All right, Panty Dog, so now we're gonna do a drag crawl race, the world's slowest drag race. Basically, we're gonna test the crawl ratio before we take him off-road up the mountain. So we're pointed down a steep hill. So Case won the drag race. Let's see who wins the slowest drag race. All right, low range, first gear. I'll count it off. 3, 2, 1, go.
Neck and neck, Bubby.
Yep, I'm winning the race, and that means I'm losing the race, actually.
I'm surprised actually how similar our speeds are. It's not way different.
I'm moving faster than David.
Yep, I've lost this officially.
Tommy has won the two-wheel drive drag race.
That's a stretch, but okay.
In theory, we think I won the four-wheel drive drag race. It would have been by a narrow margin right at the end there.
It was dramatic too.
But it was maybe the most exciting
Yeah.
out of the three, if nothing else. And you won the crawling contest. So we need a little tiebreaker. And the plan is what?
Well, we could go see who can climb the steepest hill.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah. All right, when I get to the base of this hill, I'm gonna go to first gear, low range, and I'm gonna see if it'll crawl up with no accelerator. No, actually, it's not even straining it. I feel like I'm just creeping though.
David, I do have to say this is making for some exceptionally boring video.
Yeah, but I could take a nap while we're doing this.
I'm also now crawling in granny gear, 4 low. Are you getting bored back there, Tommy?
No, he's at a disadvantage. However, most people think an automatic is the advantage.
Now off-road, the best part about this K1500 is the ride. This does have, I think, some pretty worn out springs after 206,000 miles, but man, it rides so smoothly. It's like wafting along a stick of butter. And actually, it's performing really well. Four-wheel drive system was working great. It doesn't have the G80 in the back, but I haven't needed it so far. Low range is pretty low. The automatic is doing well, not overheating anything. It is a little bit big, certainly for some of this trail driving. It's a little bit wide, but it's easy actually to see out of, unlike some of the new four-wheel drive Chevys. I can see all the corners no problem and can kind of maneuver it around with little difficulty, so I'm very impressed. So we've come up to a couple of issues here on our off-road adventure. We've got a big tree that's fallen down. We're gonna try to drag it out of the way completely with David's Chevy, but this is a pretty monster tree. I wonder if he can do it. He's gonna back on in, and then we're gonna try to drag her on out. Think it's gonna work, David?
Yeah. A little concerned about getting traction in the snow.
Oh no! Oh, is it gonna pull it back up? Oh, good enough, I guess.
All right, so David got that first tree out of the way, but we've got another tree, a bigger tree that's blocking the path right up here. We'll see if we can get this one out of the way. We may have to get some power tools out. Case likes his power tools.
I love power tools.
David, you got a check engine light?
Yeah, it says service engine soon.
Uh-oh.
Service engine soon.
How do those work on these old trucks? Is it like a emissions thing?
It feels a little funny right now. I think it's good that we get it up here and give it some work and see what's wrong with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you walk us through your chainsaw, David? What's the make and the model?
Well, it's just DeWalt's little brushless one. I'm actually pretty impressed with them. They have a bigger one. This is a smaller one, but on a battery, it lasts a long time.
And then are you going to cut it into chunks? Is that the idea?
We'll cut it into chunks, put it in the back of the truck, and take it home for firewood.
Cool.
Look at the power. I know you've built a lot of stuff out of wood. Were you a logger at one point?
I should have been. Oh, look at that
Oh,
guess.
look at the
I
clearance.
guessed 8 feet.
That's how you know David has built a lot of stuff. Look at his estimate on 8 feet.
Yeah, baby.
I did nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I think this one's about twice as heavy as the one I did. Let's see if Case can do it.
Oh God, that's a lot. This is a workers' comp claim waiting to happen, David.
Do you want me to help you? Case?
Yeah, I think some help would be welcome.
We don't want any workman's comp cases. Oh, I'm definitely too long. I can already tell.
Ah,
Shoot,
that's 6 inches.
that's 6 inches too long.
Well, so this turned out to be, Jesus, David just. The man just pulled down an entire tree single-handedly. The battery's dead on the chainsaw, and we've got another tree that fell like 20 feet down the path. So we're gonna have to pause the off-roading on this video, but this was a ton of fun. I'm not really sure which truck did best out on the trail. I think, you know, on this kind of ranch terrain, they all performed beautifully. In the drag race, Case definitely won. In the crawl race, David definitely won. But the Chevy's the most comfortable, the 1500, my truck, so I'm gonna call that a big win as well. There you guys have it. As always, this has been Tommy behind the camera.
Case.
And a very tired David about to go buy him some barbecue. Check out TFLtruck.com for the latest and greatest in new truck reviews. David, what do you have to say for yourself?
Hi, thanks for the help, guys.
Yeah, exactly. I feel horrible. Case and I are like, oh, we gotta hold the camera, David. Gotta hold the camera. Meanwhile, he's over here just killing it. He's the man.
We had a good time. Thank you, TFL. Appreciate you. Let me come do this for fun.